Okay, hello, Lisa group, Lisa enthusiast group. Okay, I'm fixing this power supply from a Lisa, and in order for me to test the Lisa outside the Lisa machine before I put it in, I had to do some jumpers in order to test it on the bench. Okay, after I recap this power supply, which I changed these capacitors over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't change the mains because they're big and they were okay. I changed the others. Okay, this one is for the 18 volts line. This one is for the plus 5 minus 5 volts and 5 volts standby. This is for the 5 volts, 12 volts, and 33 volts regulators. Okay, this is the adjustment for the 5 volts line. Okay, in order for us to power on this power supply here on the bench, we have to do like 3 jumpers. The first jumper we need to do this jumper on the back, which is the switch, which is for the power, for the door open. Okay, so that's gonna be closed. Okay, I unplug this from here. I'm gonna show you what I have done here. Okay, we need to do these jumpers only, 2 jumpers. One jumper that goes from here to here. Okay, then we need to do another jumper from this pin here to this pin here. Okay, so a jumper here on the back from here to here, which we have soldered. Okay, once we have those 3 jumpers on, we can power the power supply on the bench. But in order to adjust the voltage, we need to put some load. Okay, what I have done, I have tapped into the capacitors, into the 3 main capacitors, the big ones, 1, 2, 3. Okay, for the 33 volts line, the 12 volts line, and the 5 volts line. Okay, what I have done. Okay, what I have done, I have put the load of a 21 watts, 12 volts light bulbs from a car. Okay, you can buy them at a Chinese store or whatever. It's a 12 volts 21 watt lamp. So I put one on the 5 volt line, one on the 12 volt line, and here what we have a series. Okay, we have a 24 volts lamps, 24 volts each, for a 48 in series. Okay, in order for us to test the 33 volts line, we need to do a series of 2 24 volts lamps. Okay, once we have done that, then we can power this unit up. Okay, in this case I'm testing this unit on a 220 volts input. Okay, this power supply you can switch from 115 or 220. In order for this machine, for this power supply to work on a 230, you need to only have one jumper from E8 to E7. E8 to E7. That's a 230 volts line. If you want to power this from 115 volts line, you need to use 3 jumpers. One from E8 to E9, E6 to E7, and E4 to E5. Those are the 3 jumpers for the 115. Okay, once we have these jumpers on the back done and these closed, now we can power this supply and do a test in the bench of the voltage. Okay, all I gotta do now is just power on the unit. Bingo. Okay, now we can test the 5 volts line, which we have 5.0, 5.1. The 12 volts line is 11.4, and the 33 volts line, we have 33.4. Okay, so this power supply is repaired and is working. Okay, the adjustment, this part adjustment, I'm gonna lower this a bit, is for the 5 volts line. Okay, I can lower here 4.6. I'm not gonna leave it at 5.0. I'm gonna leave it a little up. Okay, 5.1 volts. That means the 12 volts is 11.5 and the 33 volts is on the 33 volts line. Okay, I have done this video because I haven't seen on internet any video that shows you how to test or power the Lisa power supply on the bench. Okay, so this way you can do test if something is wrong with it in the bench and do a repair. Okay, on my case there was a resistor, R17 resistor bad, which I have changed, and I have changed all the capacitors. Okay, that's all I have done to this power supply. Okay, I'm gonna power off, and this is all. Okay, so if you're in the need of doing a test to power your Lisa power supply on the bench, this is all you have to do. Okay, this has to be closed. You have to put the 3 loads. Okay, 1 load here, 1 load here, and 1 load there. Okay, the 33 volts, 12 volts, and 5 volts. Once you have done that, you need to do these jumpers that I have told you. Okay, this one over here, which are these 2 pins. Okay, these 2 pins you have to jumper. So, but I didn't want a jumper over here, so I put a jumper from here to here. Okay, and then this jumper on the other side, the number 3, but on this bottom side is right here. You need to jumper that to the top side. So the top side goes over here to this rail. There's a solder in there. So I did a jumper from here to here. Okay, that's it. This is all you need to power this supply on the bench for you to fix, to test, to diagnose, and all that. Okay, hope this will help everybody in the group of the Apple Lisa group diagnose and repair their power supplies. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me. Okay, thank you, thumbs up, bye group.